dear guests and fellow Toastmasters. Recently we visited the Skocjanski Caves in Slovenia, and for 2 hours with about 100 people from all over the world, we were walking through Mordor. And really, there was a bridge across abyss, just like in Hobbit, from which Gandalf yelled, "They shall not pass." But this was otherwise a very friendly Mordor, very beautiful, full of sculptures of amazing, amazing beauty made by nature. Among them there was a stalagmite which was 250,000 years old, and it looked like Abraham Lincoln with a cell phone. And the tour guide told us that it takes stalagmite 100 years to make 1 centimeter. And suddenly I thought, I know all that. I watched a documentary about it. Why do I have to be here? And suddenly it occurred to me, so why do people want to see things with their own eyes rather than through processed reality of documentaries and books and other media? So I Googled, why do people travel? And it gave me answers. They want to escape, they want to have adventures, and they want to make new friends. But to do that, you can just go to Door County, Wisconsin, and be happy, drink beer, and make new friends. Why do people go? Why is it not enough for many? Why do they have to go across the planet to see Sistine Chapel in Vatican and things like that? And the international tourism is growing 4% each year. In 2016, there were 1.2 billion international tourists, which is 46 million more than in 2015. Is it really worth for people to go spend this huge amount of money, go through sometimes nightmarish international flights, just to take a selfie in front of Colosseum, to put it on Facebook so that the friends would die from envy? Is it really worth it? Or is this something else they can get out of it? There's a new science, it is emerging, and it is called the tourismology, which is aspiring to give a comprehensive answer to all the integrated issues about this phenomenon. But why does this phenomenon even exist? From here, from science, we have to go to the realm of philosophy, which is slightly fuzzy, and I have my own theories about it. So I think people who go across the planet just to see Colosseum, they have this wanderlust gene in them, or gypsy bug. And this bug made us successful as a species, so we spread from Africa to North Pole, South Pole, and will be spreading all over the universe when the Earth stops being livable. Carl Sagan once said that we are the way cosmos knows itself. And I think all these international, intercultural pollinations add to this noosphere around the Earth. This is a philosophical term, noosphere, which means this global human experience and thought. And so one way or another, we are all adding to it. But on a psychological level, it is this Buddhist moment of here and now. This is stark reality, which we normally don't think about. This is acute awareness of your own existence in unusual circumstances. Usually it comes up, and that's when we actually live. Because normally we think about future, we think about past, we have this monkey dialogue heading in our heads all the time. We are not fully aware of our own life, but this kind of event triggers it. And it's interesting, that abroad, you never know what will trigger you, what would cause this emotional response from your soul. For example, I did not know that I would get the same kind of joy from sitting on the balcony of our B&B and looking at the life of normal, ordinary Italians. There was a lemon tree, they were cooking, and I just had this euphoria which was equal to the one I had in Mordor. And other human interactions are also contributing to our emotional luggage that we bring back from these countries. These interesting interactions that you don't expect, like on Lake Bled, there's a little island and 100 steps toward the church, and there's a tradition when a husband is taking his wife to the church, and then they will have a happy marriage. And so there was one young Chinese guy who was carrying his wife up the stairs, and all the tourists were taking pictures, and she was giggling, she was laughing, and he was all sweating, and there was such a wonderful mood. So this was one of those moments that you will remember forever, and this is one of the reasons why we travel. This is one of the experiences that we all share, and this is the experience that makes us all better. Thank you.